Hello everyone, this is Forsaken Island and I guess we're gonna be back at it again with a lot of stuff to do. To be honest, I quite don't really know what to do. We've been exploring the levels beneath us, all the caves. We've actually managed to get to the crypt. It's not that hard. You just need to find the entrance basically. Because apparently you can reuse a set of stairs to go for the next level. And to be honest, I was so precarious and not precarious. I explored so badly the lower levels that, well, to be fair, I just went like level 8 and 9 directly, just before the crypt, and pretty much just mined everything I found around there. And even there, I didn't really do that good of a job, to be honest. But we did get a ton of new materials, which you didn't see until now. Let me show them to you. So this is the raw materials, the gold, this is azurite, and cursed ore. You already know the copper and the iron, and well, a lot and tons of coal. Yeah, I guess we could set it there, but I'm going to leave it like this. This is clay, this is something totally different. We also went into the crypt a bit because we found an entrance, and we found a bunch of new gems. Well, not a bunch, just emeralds and amber. We've cut them. We have 4 and 3 pieces of each. This is pretty much all the ingots we have so far from, I guess, all these materials. We also found the key, which apparently is used to open bone chests. So you can't really get them apparently just directly. You need to open them up. We found a few more hearts. We're about 220. And also, I don't know if you've noticed, but I made some rings alright. I have like 3 rings already of the restoration. If I do this, if I use mana, this pretty much just doesn't go down. I guess it just doesn't go down. I'm gonna keep this for now for the light because it's quite useful, especially since we have to mine. If you don't have to mine and you're gonna do spend most of your time within the crypt, well, you're pretty much set. You have enough lights as long as you have some torches. By the way, torches. I need to make some. Apparently I did something or something. I guess 80 would do. No? It won't? Removes bleeding. Oh yeah, by the way, if your hunger goes back to 0, you're just going to lose continuously 1 point of health. And it does go down. Even with 2 of these rings of restoration, my life was still going down. If you set like you would set the third one in, I guess it would be sort of equilibrium or something. So your life wouldn't really go down, but it really wouldn't really replenish. So it's just would stay there. We have a bunch of gold, not so much, but enough. We have a bunch of presents that we didn't open, and as well, we have like 7 evil top hats. Still no idea where to place them. Didn't find like anything about them. Probably you set them just where you also set what you need to summon the Minotaur boss. Probably. I don't really have a decent idea. We also found some, well, they're not bloodstones. I think these are emeralds, if I'm correct. But if you cut an emerald and then use 2 healing potions, it transforms it into a bloodstone. With 1 of these gems you can craft a certain ring, which to be honest I don't really quite like, especially not against this type of rings. Okay, enough talk. Let me actually show you what we can do as a merchant basically. Look at all of this. I mean, you have like 3 tabs, and oh my god, we have a bunch of armors, we have some cloth and some thread on us, so we can also do tunics. And to be honest, I don't have all the materials I want to craft everything I would, but as far as I observed, there are 2 ways to go. And the one I would actually really incline about now would be going magic, fully magic. So we'll just craft the staff like the best there is, as far as I know. So you have the emerald staff with the 50 magic damage, and you have the amber staff with 20 magic damage. We can craft them both. But if I'm going to craft this staff, it's going to use all the amber I have. So before I actually do something like that, let me show you the tunics. Now you're going to have a hoodie and you're going to have a chest. So the hoodie, look at this, it's going to give you 7 mana regen and 4 magic damage. So from the bat, you're going to have 4 magic damage. Doesn't even matter what your staff is going to do. And if you're gonna go to amber robe, and these are the best, as you can see, if you change between emerald and amber, and these two types of stone you're mostly gonna find in the crypt. I guess they're gonna be littered. There are gonna be a lot of them there. So amber is better, and gonna have another 8 magic damage and some mana, which, well, I guess it's good, but with the setup of these rings, you don't really quite care, I guess. Never mind that, though. You also have 4 the defense over here, and with the hoodie, you get another 7. So that's about an 11 defense. Right now we have about 4, and that's it. This is mostly to show. This is a cosmetic. We got it from one of those present chests or whatever. I'm kind of inclined to give it up. It's fun. I just wanted to show it to you guys. I guess I'm gonna pretty much remove it right now because I do like the way the game, I guess the drawing of the game or whatever. So I kind of want to keep that. Let's go. You also have like an elf hat. Well, you can set pretty much everything back here so you to change your appearance, but it's not going to give you the bonus though. At least not as far as I understand. It has a bit of a value. It does a 2 mana regen, so that's quite nice, but that's about it. I think it has some defense. Yeah, 2 defense, so I guess it's not that bad, but our iron helm already has like a 4 and 2 melee damage. So if you're gonna go mage-wise, you're gonna go with robes, clearly. You could do sort of a battle mage maybe and keep like a heavy suit of armor and then go with the staff. But I wouldn't see why would you do that, since, my god, you're gonna do tons of damage. You just need to have like potions and move around a lot. No kiting and stuff like that. Okay, so getting past that now. Let's go for, I guess, I don't know, the normal type of armor. Oh, by the way, so the amber is like the last type of, so I guess one of the last types of magical sort of armors. I guess it's not magical, just for mages basically. You also have the cursed armor from the cursed ingots or cursed iron. How is it called? Not iron. Mineral. It just gives you defense. That's it. It's like 9 defense. It's a lot, granted. I mean, we have 4 only with what we have right now. This would be like just a chest, and another 10 with the helm. So that's like, I don't know, 19. Even if something would actually hit you, it wouldn't really hit you with that much damage, but you still lower your health. I mean, I still have Ozes that hit me with 22 damage. They hit slow, that's true, and you kind of can sort of, I guess, skip the damage or something. But even so, and then we found some skeleton archers, which hit us with about 40 with the damage with the setup that we have right now. So overall, you know, I guess it would do something, but it wouldn't really quite augment that much your damage. But if you go gold, though, where is it? Not the, I guess it's like an alternative for the helm from gold. You make it from gold ingots. It gives you some speed boost, I guess, movement speed. But if you're gonna go gold with crown, you're gonna have a +3 melee damage. Already is like 1 more damage than the iron helm. Not to mention more defense, and the armor, unfortunately, is just plain defense, and that's it. You could go with the cursed one, especially since you have the material to do it. I guess I have the material to do it right now. And you have like, I don't know, 9 with 6, that's 15, and 3 melee damage. That's quite nice. We also kind of want to make like a new sword, but unfortunately we don't have all that we need to make one of the cursed, I guess, blades. I do know, at least I think, I can make the blade, but I can't really make the pommel yet. Yeah, there we go. It's a cursed blade. Okay, so for the next period, unfortunately, since we don't have enough cut amber, we're gonna make another staff. Our does 7 damage. Actually, we're gonna make like both of the staffs. So there we go. The emerald one is gonna be 15 damage. Let's craft it. There it is. And if I'm gonna go amber wise, you know, I guess I sort of did a boo-boo. Yeah, I did a boo-boo because I could have made like one of the mage's robe from the amber and just make the staff. Not from amber, from the emerald, and make the staff from amber. Whatever. We're just gonna get enough of all of them anyways. I kind of wanted both of the staffs so I could get them in one of these chests. I don't know if I'm gonna like make everything in the game, but who knows. I really like the game though, so it may happen. So let's make the Ember Staff now, because this is the one we actually covet. That's like 22 damage just there. Compared to our 7 one, that's awesome. Let's get fast and put this somewhere so they don't really quite get in our way of swords. So let's put the cut one over here. Guess we don't really quite use weapon, or we don't set weapons in this one. This is mostly for minerals. This would be the one with the weapon. So I'm gonna put the staff, the emerald one, over here somewhere. It doesn't quite matter. Oh yeah, we actually found a blowpipe. I'm gonna tell you how you can get one of these. Also the sapphire one, and where in God's name is our ember one? Oh, I already said it. So that's like 22 damage just there. Let's see how it actually works. Yeah, not that button, I guess. This should be one shot. If we actually manage to hit. There we go, that's one shot. That's 20 damage. Like, oh my god. I fought a lot of mobs with just 7 damage, and to be fair, it takes a bit of a while. It's quite nice, I guess, overall, but I'm gonna fill this damage like 3 times as much and a bit more. Okay, moving on now. Since we can't really do that much, so not that much, anything else where it goes to magical items, we can make this leather sort of tunics, I guess, but I don't see the worth of them, to be honest. So the fabric and the thread should be set somewhere back, I guess, where we actually took them. I think we took them from here, as I recall. Yeah, from here? No, it shouldn't be from here. Here then? Yeah, from here. Or something. Doesn't really quite matter. Anyways, so let's set both of these here. We also have some tribal feathers, and why do we have those? Well, it's quite easy. Because we found, finally, after a lot of searching, the ruins within the first level of the game. So the 0 level, this level, I guess upstairs level or something, I don't know, the outside level. Now, let's go and craft ourselves, and try at least to craft like a better better sword than the iron one. Now we have, one of the first would be the gold and the azurite, and then the cursed ingot. The cursed we're not going to be able to make, but let's try to make the other two. So we're going to make like the golden blade. Let's do that. There we go, we made one, and let's go for another curse. Actually make the curse as well, so we just like sort of have them, and we should have the azurite. There we go. So that's done. Now we're gonna have to make a pommel, actually 2 pommels, because the pommel for the cursed blade, unfortunately, it's not like the other ones made out of wood. So like, let me show you. Make 1, make 2, and there we go. We are going to be able to actually craft a golden sword, which will be 8 melee damage, or an azurite sword, which is 9 melee damage. None of the cursed one, though. None at all. Well, I guess that's that. We can move on, you know. Be happy and move on. We're probably going to be able to make some, I don't know, maybe the chest from the cursed armor and just go down into the crypt again. Try to have a bit more resistance. Nothing magic, unfortunately, that we can really use. To be fair, I could make the golden crown, and I should actually craft it. I already sort of set it. I'm going to put that there for now because I don't have that much space. Cursed armor, we could do it. We'll remain with about 3 ingots. We don't need much more than that because we don't really want the helm, to be honest. We want this one so we have like the increased melee damage and a bit more defense. This is 9, this is 8, and this looks awesome, so why am I even thinking? So let's go like this. I'm gonna set that there as well. I'm gonna get rid of them, and we should have like 15 armor and 3 melee damage. That's quite an improvement since I guess against what we already had. Now let's make the golden sword because we sort of want to, not for any other reason, to be honest. And this is a 9 damage, while the iron one is like a 5. So 9 with the 3 over here, that would be a 12 damage from the bat. Actually, that's going to be pretty much the only damage, but nevertheless, you get the idea. This is some crypt walls. I'm just going to throw them away. I don't want to build like a crypt. So that's that. Look at how blue and nice this one actually looks like. And it's quite fast, by the way. And it should be way more powerful than what we used to have. So we're going to have like 2 more swords. I guess we're going to set them over here. iron, and I suppose overall I could make like a chest with only swords apparently. Okay, whatever, doesn't quite matter. Also have all of this, and it seems we don't have that much space left. And look at me, look how I look. I look like kingish, whatever, doesn't quite matter. I'm just gonna throw this because we're never gonna use it most likely. And then again, why would I keep the copper iron spear? Iron spear is like quite not that good, pretty much at anything. Can I remove this? Oh, I can. I'm just gonna throw the iron spear because it's even weaker than the iron sword. So overall, I quite don't see the point on having it. Let's move like this, and we're pretty much set. This is actually filled up. We have magic, HP, and a band of light. We'll have like another one. And there we go. Now we are pretty much ready to do something. Well, we're not going to go into the crypt just yet. I'm most likely not going to have enough time to do it anyways. Let's set up in our hand one of these torches. It's a bit of a bummer that it's nighttime because I may lose my way. I want to show you the crypt. Oh, the traveling merchant has departed. I've left a few pointers along the way. Yeah, that's a skin I left there. I should take it. But I may actually skip it. Oh, there we go. There's like another torch. That's quite good. I tried to make that as of a straight of a path as I could, I suppose. Doesn't really quite matter. We're already pretty much at the crypt. About now, another crypt. This is basically what you can find within the swamps. You know, like this is the ruins, and these guys. They're medieval. Oh my god, look at that. They blow darts, by the way, so keep that in mind. They are ranged a tad. You can really farm them out. They appear from this totem. You can remove it, but it's gonna get destroyed. There's, I think, a couple totems, not just one. They have like no chance, by the way. No. Oh, there we go. We have one of these as well. I have no clue what entry we got into the recipe thingy, but with the rig that we have, well, not the rig, with the equipment we have right now, we don't really quite care what these guys actually are about. And you can find apparently more of them within the lower levels of the mines, but they are a bit more resistant, as I understand, and also in the you basically find them in the swamps, sorta. Yeah, you know, something like that. And you can continuously kill them over here without really that much problem, especially I guess I can do it because of my gear and stuff. Let's get this one because it just appeared and it's quite nice and dandy. Apparently they do respawn nearby this totem, but overall, where are my thingies? Oh, you appeared, right? Well, you're kind of annoying usually, so there, take that. I didn't even use my magical thingy staff thing. Imagine if I would have done that. I mean, this is like, let's calculate, 9 with a 3, 12, and my magical staff alone gives 22 damage. I mean, come on, that isn't even fair for them, right? Well, I do kind of want to hurry up a bit, but apparently there's not really something I can do. Oh well. And yeah, that's one of the pathways I have built upon the world. I want to go in the crypt a bit for you guys to actually see it this time around, and probably next episode we're gonna make sort of go and mine the crypt sort of episode, because you have a bunch of guys there, mobs that are quite difficult. Now we do wanna get some stuff out of our bags so we don't get too filled up. There we go, we have 2 of these. As long as the merchant is not around, it's not worth opening them. So this is basically a blowpipe, 3 range damage and the added damage from the dart, so basic 2 overall of 5 damage. Not bad, but to be fair, oh there we go, the merchant is back. I don't really quite care about it that much. I wouldn't even know where to set it, to be honest. Oh, I already have one, so throw this one away then. These are darts, you can use them overall or not, it's up to you. This is like slots for ammo, so you don't have to keep them in the inventory. We have a lot of treble feathers. I don't even know what you can do with those, to be honest. That's there, and I pretty much just need to remove all of this and set it back into their appropriate slots in the coffers or chests, whatever you want to call them. I'm gonna set this one here because for its health, we're gonna need to use bone. But until then, well, we're gonna have a bit of exploring to do. I guess we could have just sold, but I don't see the point, especially since, well, this thing is actually annoying. Let me test this a bit on it. There we go. No mana at all consumption, basically. Well, it is a consumption, but there you go. I told you. I actually did a pretty bad job of exploring. This is, I don't even know what level. At a certain point, you just like you're not able to go back. And the way to the crypt, for me at least, is up to the north. I pretty much mined everything around here. There was a ton of gold, a lot of azurite, and a few places that you could have gotten like the cursed material. Also, this part I didn't really quite explore except for the upper part. That's it. But oh my god, we have one of these guys upon us. This is quite nasty, and I can see it, as you can see, it's like 140, but with a new weapon, I don't even care. There's another one. This is, I think, called like a skeleton and a soldier or something. And it's done with getting bones, which is quite awesome. I forgot to let these two things back home. This is like a working bench, but it's a bone working bench. You can actually craft stuff out of the bones you get, but you don't really quite have what to craft just yet. So another thing I should have done, it was make a pick. Apparently I didn't, but we're gonna remove fast a piece of the wall over here. True be told, it may damage to the brink of destruction my pick, but I don't really quite care. We could go up, I guess, we could go down, we could go pretty much anyways. I do want to get to these guys. I do need some soul orbs from them. I don't think my pick is going to be able to manage like another wall. It's going to get destroyed. Or maybe, yeah, I just pulled it off and that was about it. Look at me go. I mean, look at me go. These guys were a problem. Oh, even with my gear, I'm getting some serious damage over here. I need to watch out for it. Oh yeah, by those necromancers spawn these guys, but they don't give any loot, so it's a bit of a problem overall, I guess. They do have like 100 life, so they're not to be neglected. Not to mention, they're not that easy to kill either. So apparently you need to move around these guys and try to deflect. Wow, the music is quite loud for me at least. So you have to deflect their damage. I do like the music, by the way. It's kind of nice, like really. It's one of the like the normal O's doesn't quite do anything directly. And there we go. We have some more amber. I think it's this. We do need it. You don't quite necessarily need to go through the walls, you know, like break them, but that's like the easiest way to move around. So keep that in mind, I suppose. Let's get these guys as well. We want some soul orbs from them, a bunch of them actually. And I don't really know if it's actually going to give them to me, probably not. We've got some new entries for the crafting. There we go. We're losing tons of life, but we don't really quite care that much. There's like another amber. We're really getting exactly what we needed. Oh, there we go. Soul orb. We actually have one. We need a bunch of it to be able to craft our bone anvil. Without the bone anvil, we're not going to be able to craft any of the cursed items, which is quite bad. Not to mention, I don't think we even can make stuff from the... Or maybe we can do some stuff from the level below the crypt. I don't quite know. I do see another guy over there, so we're really going for them. We're sort of hunting them down. There we go. He's going to spawn his thing because he has all that magic near his hands. I am thinking how I'm actually going... Oh, there we go. We got like another orb. That's quite nice. I think there was something more. Oh, there we go. Another one. First time around, we were really having some problem getting these guys. And there we go. Oh, there it is. Even an amber, which we don't really quite need, but we're gonna get it anyways if we can. There's like another table. I haven't found any of the chests, the bone chests that I've mentioned. But overall, I don't think it quite matters. I think those are mushrooms. You can get them to eat them. We don't really quite care about them. The crypt wall I'm just going to throw away. I guess I'm going to keep this. put this one over here because we really like it, and go for the rest. We have a bunch of torches, but I don't quite see the point on using them, especially since the game itself. Oh yeah, by the way, we didn't use the magic. I mean, this should go way much easier, just like 7 shots and that's it. We should keep that in mind. Because the sword is quite good, but that's actually better. I mean, why would you go any different? Again, new recipe, no clue what's that about. Also, we don't really quite care, to be honest, because we just want to get our stuff. How many orbs do we have? Like 3 of them. I'm looking at the episode in where it's quite far in, so we're probably going to have to stop. But this is the crypt. This is how we go for it. There's more entrances than one, by the way. I was led to believe that there's like just one. I'm gonna have to find it. I was thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna have to search like all over the place. No, that's not the case. It's not that hard. Just have to be patient and look a bit around, and that's gonna be about it. It does consume the mana. Let's try something before we actually go. Let's do like this. We're gonna be like in complete darkness now. But if I'm right, I don't have any mobs to fight. Oh, there we go. Found one. I don't think we're getting like any loss of mana. Almost no loss of mana. Not less, more like loss. But it is dark, so that's quite a problem. Okay, since we're really far into the episode as it is, I'm gonna keep doing this and getting most of the materials I need. I suppose. Oh, there we go. More amber, and we're probably gonna go from there next time around. So. Until then, with that being said, if you enjoyed the clip, give it a big like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys and gals around.